Spoiler alert, announcement, spoiler alert, A disclaimer has been said.
Antisocial Butterfly Podcast. We are here to inspire dreams and help you spread your wings to fly. Baby girl, it's okay to be shy. But now it's time to kiss fear goodbye.
Hello, welcome back to a new episode of Antisocial Butterfly Podcast. I am your host, LISSY Correa. Before you forget, what is this? I am doing some hand movements here. Subscribe, hit the alert bell so you don't miss out on any future episodes. It is a special time for Antisocial Butterfly Podcast. We are doing our thoughts and reactions on certain Netflix series. We did the Royal series, as we call it, with Harry and Meghan. We broke down all the 6 episodes. And then I gave my thoughts on the new documentary of Pamela Anderson. So today we are going to continue with a Netflix special. As you guys can tell in the background, it is daylight right now. It is a vibe. We are recording in the morning. Usually my episodes have been recorded in the evening or towards late at night. So this is something different that we're trying out. I'm also going to the gym right after this. So I was trying to keep my makeup at a minimum, which was a super challenge. That should be a challenge for me to do, is do minimal basic makeup. They have a makeup look out there which is called the natural makeup look, but of course there is a lot of steps in there to make it look natural. At first I just said, let me just do foundation, but of course that later turned to, let me do my brows, let me do a little highlight, a little blush, some eyeliner. So basically we did a little full face of makeup, but I'm here for it. I haven't gone to the gym in so long. I started working out at home and I was doing really good at that. And then I kind of just fell off the wagon. So I'm trying to get back on my fitness kick. Okay. Oh, how did it get so dark in my view here? Yeah, let me close that. Give me one moment. Okay, it probably didn't affect the lighting at all, but we'll see it back in editing. And if I notice it didn't affect the lighting, I will leave the window open. But here we are, we're trying to get back into our fitness journey and get back into our health, which is very important for me to keep at the top of my list. Prioritizing is also a big goal of mine. There are so many things that I want to accomplish, so many things that fulfill my life that make me happy, but reality is we only have so much time in a day. And we really have to break it down and give ourselves that time to do the things that we want to do, but we have to put it on the calendar. So many successful people, so many people that I look up to, time and time again say that they put things on their calendar, because if they don't, it will not happen. So we are going to put the gym on the calendar. We're going to be intentional of going to the gym. Today we are continuing to give our thoughts on something I watched on Netflix, and it is a movie, but we're not going to give our full reaction from beginning to end for this movie. I wanted to focus this episode on one special actress, and that movie is called You People. Jonah Hill stars with Eddie Murphy and Julia Lewis and Lauren London. Now, which of these 4 actors do you think I want to focus on and talk about? Let me give you a moment to think about it. Is it Eddie Murphy? Is it Jonah Hill? Laura London? Or Julia Lewis? I don't know how to pronounce her last name. She is the famous actress on Seinfeld. But before we get into that, there is some updates in the YouTube world that I was super excited to find out, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I have been following Desi Perkins for many years. I consider her one of the OG YouTubers. She has inspired me so much over the years. I mean, from her Halloween makeup looks, from her beautiful glam makeup, from her fashion, having her own business, sharing her beautiful life with her amazing husband, and now she has 2 beautiful children. Since becoming a mom and running a business, she has slowed down posting YouTube videos. But I have good news. Desi Perkins is back. She is back to uploading YouTube videos. So she uploaded a video a couple days ago, and that is titled Making My Comeback on YouTube. And this video is a Q&A. People are asking her questions. So if you're wondering, where has she been? What kind of content is she now going to be coming out with? Make sure you check out that video. I'm telling you, you're going to fall in love with her personality. She just hands down is such an inspirational, positive, uplifting person to follow. So I'm just super excited and thrilled that she is back, because we needed a little Desi Perkins back in the YouTube world. Okay, so another podcast that you guys might be interested to check out. It is fairly new, and I have been following these sisters and twins for quite some time as well. And that is the DiMartino sisters, Gabby and Nikki. They are twins. They consider themselves opposite twins. And that is actually the name of their podcast, Opposite Twins. Before, they were on YouTube just creating content on their own channels, and also they ran a YouTube channel together, and the one that they share together, they are now coming together to upload a podcast. With any podcasting, I love to see the dynamic and the relationships of twins, couples, sisters, friends. Podcasting lets you get to know the person a little bit more. So make sure you check out the podcast with the DiMartino sisters, the opposite twins. So in this podcast, they spill the tea, personal growth, rocky life changes, and the realities of living a career as an influencer. A lot of people in this space don't share really what goes behind the scenes and what is involved with becoming an influencer. So I love that they share that part of their lives. So check out that podcast. I'm pretty sure if you're into makeup, you already know the crazy news buzz about Morphe stores going bankrupt and Morphe stores closing all throughout the United States. I could not believe what I was reading when I first learned that Morphe was going bankrupt and closing. I remember a time where I would drive from Las Vegas all the way to California just to go to Morphe, and I would wait in line for an hour just to get into the store. I mean, there was so much hype around Morphe. So many influencers collabed with them, which honestly helped them escalate to the level that they did. And it's just sad. It's like the end of a chapter with makeup. I mean, makeup industry has changed so much. I mean, I'm still obsessed about makeup. I love learning about what is out there, what's the new makeup brand. But as I've gotten older, I think I'm focusing more on my skin and my skincare, all about trying natural glam makeup. But don't get me wrong, I love to still go crazy and wild and do fun, crazy makeup, especially around Halloween. You know, Halloween is my season. Ooh, I love Halloween. So what are your guys' thoughts of Morphe closing? But it is encouraging of what could be possible. I think the people who designed Morphe were brothers and sisters. So the Morphe founders, siblings, Linda and Chris, started the company in 2008 as a line of makeup brushes. So they just started a line of just makeup brushes. Oh my gosh. And then they just blew up to literally selling every makeup product that you can think of. Wow, selling their products mostly online at trade shows. The two expanded into makeup and opened their first store in Burbank, California. Happy Valentine's Day, whatever you guys are doing. Even if you guys are single, love yourself. Love yourself, do something for you. Treat yourself, because loving yourself is number one with any healthy relationship. You have to first have a loving relationship with yourself before you can have any relationship with anybody. So who cares if you're single? Who cares if you don't have anybody? On Valentine's Day, remind yourself that you are badass. You are worthy of love. And that doesn't have to come with a form of another human. You can receive love in so many different ways. And that starts by you loving yourself. So treat yourself to a nice bubble bath or just a nice long shower. Put on your favorite movie, order your favorite food, cook your favorite food. get your nails done, whatever it is that you do to make yourself feel good, do that. Now, if you are blessed to be in a relationship, then yes, treat your king and queen. It is important to love each other, not just on Valentine's Day, and show each other love. Of course, this should be a daily practice. So it's just like another day. So it's a reminder, if you're not doing it, to continue to be this way towards each other every day. I mean, it's not like you have to take each other out to dinner every single day, but just a simple text that I love you, I appreciate you, and maybe a little random card with some flowers. We assume that our partners should do things, and that is not the case. That is not the case no matter how long you are with them and think that they should know something. No, do not do that to yourself. Do not do that to your relationship. It's all about communication. So happy Valentine's Day. Let's get into the actress of the hour, and that is the actress Lauren London. She is one of the actresses, one of the main actresses in You People. Comment below if you guys have seen the movie. If you guys like romantic comedy movies, you are going to like this movie. So let's just talk about Lauren London in the film. We're not going to get into the details of the movie, but I just wanted to talk about her and her style in this movie, because I loved almost every single thing that she was wearing. I loved how she did her hair in every single scene. I was like, whoa, pause right there. Let me just take a photo. Probably will rewatch the movie just for her scenes so I can just literally copy her style from head to toe. So as you guys know, I have started a business, and this business is going to include offering services to my butterflies, and that is going to be including makeup, facials, and hair services such as updos and braids. And let me tell you, mostly the braids and updos that Miss Lauren London had throughout this movie, I'm like, yes, girl, I'm going to do that. I'm going to copy you. So beautiful. I'm telling you. But let's talk about a little bit, who is Lauren London? So I first became aware of Lauren London about 3 years ago through the passing of Nipsey Hussle. She was dating Nipsey Hussle for about 7 years and even created a family together. And she also shares one son with Lil Wayne. Unfortunately, Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed. Nipsey Hussle was gunned down outside his clothing shop in a calculated, premeditated fashion by a man upset over a discussion about snitching. Wow, so over snitching, he killed him. And Nipsey Hussle was a very talented rapper. He already had won a Grammy Award. I watched a video about 3 years ago, and she was giving a speech at his funeral. And I remember watching her and of course feeling so sad. She was so strong in the video, so strong, and I could feel her pain and how she described their relationship. You could feel the love in her speech. What got me in her speech was she read a text that she sent him, and guys, let me just tell you, get a tissue box. She is so strong. Any woman who has gone through losing a spouse and has to go through giving a speech, I don't even know how. She says that God gave her the strength to do that, but it was just so beautiful, well written, well said. And I first learned about her like that, and I'm like, what is this beautiful love story? I wanted to know more about their love story. And then I ran into a GQ interview that they do with couples with celebrities. They ask both of the couple questions, and again, you could just tell the love that they have for each other. It's so beautiful to see that in a couple. So of course I became intrigued about this relationship, about how they met. I got a little bit more insight about who Nipsey Hussle was. And she was not just known for dating Nipsey. I mean, she was an actress. So Lauren London is best known for her 2006 ATL and her 2007 This Christmas. But you know, with the passing of Nipsey, she took a break from acting and then later returned to acting with this film with You People. And she said she didn't want to just take any project, any film. She really wanted to take on projects right after that were meaningful, that had a message. What drew her to this story between the two characters was that they had a soul connection and that they really did enjoy each other and they were friends first, which develops into love. Now, every love story has to work that way, where they're friends first and then it leads to everlasting true love. But it's just beautiful when it does first. start as friends. And I'm so thankful that my relationship with my husband, now going on 18 years, started as friends first. And then all of a sudden, feelings started to develop. So I'm just so grateful because I look back at that time with a huge smile of that period when we were just purely friends, the things that we would do and talk about. Also, if you guys want to get to know a little bit more about Lauren London's life with Nipsey Hussle, how she has grieved and mourned, and how she has tried to move forward with this really hard time in her life, you guys really need to check out the podcast interview that she had with Angie Martinez. Which, there you go, there's another podcast to check out, Angie Martinez. I just recently discovered her as well. Angie Martinez IRL. It's a music podcast, so I guess she interviews mostly maybe musicians, but she did have recently Kim Kardashian on there, and that's how I discovered Angie Martinez. But make sure you check out the interview she did with Lauren London. It is such a great video that I believe everyone should watch about just life and how to just deal with grief. And unfortunately, we are all going to go through losing someone in our life, and we're never going to be 100% ready when that moment comes. But just being aware of things that you could do to make that process somewhat a little smoother, and even the aftermath when things go back quote unquote normal, when people around you now have gone back to their normal lives. How do you pick up your own life? Let's get into some of my favorite hairstyles that she had in this movie, because I'm telling you, I'm going to probably recreate all of the looks. You guys, and I love Lauren's personality in this movie and off the movie. I want to have a friend like Lauren London. So let's first talk about the hairstyle when her and Jonah Hill first meet in the movie. This is such a beautiful hairstyle that I love doing on myself because it's a ponytail, but it's a braided ponytail. I am now going to be offering braiding services. So yes, if you want a long ponytail, if you want a colorful ponytail, if you want a ponytail down to your pretty little toes, I got you, girl. And this hairstyle that Lauren London had is exactly what I love. And then she has her baby hairs on the side, all slicked and styled very perfectly. Now, not only is this ponytail all put back, if we notice, she has a part down the middle, which is a detail that I love when doing low ponytails. I love the top that she is wearing. What is it? Is it Moon's turtleneck? Has a chain necklaces going down, and then she has her beautiful rings and then this beautiful hooped earrings. Love it. I love this whole outfit. The material of the top reminds me of a top that I have, but the print is a little different. If it's the same kind of material that I have, I love these kinds of tops. You can wear it all year long. It's very fresh. Yeah, so I absolutely love this hair. So yes, I can do this hairstyle. I will do it. I think I've done something similar on my Instagram when I had a long ponytail. But no matter what length you have, guys, even if your hair is really short, it doesn't matter. With purchasing separate braiding hair, we can add it onto your hair, and I'm telling you, it does not matter. Whatever length you want, we can do it. And I love this ponytail look. You can put it to the side or just put it in the back down the middle. So in this scene, Jonah Hill is calling for an Uber, and he goes into her car thinking that that's his Uber, and she has a flip. She is upset. She's like, "What are you doing in my car?" And Jonah Hill shows her a picture of the Uber driver, and it happens to actually look like her with the braid style and everything. It was just a funny scene. Now in the scene of the film, they don't show her full outfit. I did find some photos on Google showing the full outfit. So this was she was wearing in that scene. What do we think? Love the bottoms. I love the pants. Looks like they're leather and they're not super tight. That's what I want to find, is not super tight leather pants. This is perfect. I wouldn't think to match those kind of shoes with the top, but then again, I don't know fashion. I don't know. But I love how that looks. Just the whole outfit. Let's talk about Lauren London's second hairstyle, and that's the scene where she's in the restaurant with Eddie Murphy. I love everything about this hairstyle. We don't get away with the braids. This time though, it is a high ponytail braid. You guys, I don't know which one I love more. Low braid ponytails or high braid ponytails. It's like they're all beautiful. Depends on the mood, depends on your outfit, depends on the vibe. Obsessed. I'm just completely obsessed with this. I love the details of all of the baby hairs that is pulled out here. That is traditionally the 4 areas where I like to pull out my baby hairs, and I also like to pull the baby hairs next to my ears. I mean, everything about this is beautiful. Her makeup, she has a little bit of cat eyeliner going on here and a little bit of brown natural eyeshadow. She's just naturally so beautiful. I love that she has a necklace that has her name on it, it looks like. Who out there got that for their 16th or 15th birthday? I still have mine that I got when I turned 16 years old. It has my name in gold. And I think in this photo, she is wearing the same gold hoop earrings when she met Jonah Hill, which those earrings are so pretty. I have to get my hands on a style like that. This is the scene where I forget who she's also having lunch with, and then they kind of hint that she's going to meet Jonah Hill, and she says, "Shut up, don't tell my dad, Eddie Murphy," because Eddie Murphy, whoop. Yeah, the parents in this film did not get along. Spoiler alert. Let's just say it. Spoiler alert. Announcement. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Disclaimer has been said. The last 2 looks are perfect looks to do for cocktailing or waitressing because your hair is out of your way. And then when you turn around, you have this beautiful hairstyle. I just love it. And the next scene is when Lauren London's character meets Jonah Hill's parents for the first time. In this scene, she has 2 braids here. Parts her hair down all the way down the middle. The braids start tight all the way at the top, going all the way down. That is another style that I have been practicing. I just love this style. She also has a style similar to this in this scene right here. And it's just my style, guys. I love braids. I love with braiding hair, all the different types of things that you can do as far as looks and styles. It blows my mind of what you can do. Can't wait to show you guys all the looks that I can do and that I will be able to offer. Okay, and then another look that I love, and not only do I love her hair, but of course I love the dress that she has on. It's like Asian inspired with the hair buns, and it's like, okay, what's the big deal, hair buns? But these hair buns are so perfect. They're so full. They're positioned in the right spot that I feel I would like. I've tried different positions of buns because I love doing buns. Whoever styled Lauren London in this movie needs to get an award. I mean, I love this dress, guys. I mean, it's long sleeve. It has that style on the collar that gives it almost like a kimono kind of feel. I love that it's short, it's not long. And just with the buns, with this type of dress, it just seals the look. I mean, she looks so radiant in this scene. I mean, in every scene, I have to have this dress. It's so beautiful. This scene is so funny because both parents finally meet together in the same room and it does not go as planned. Okay, the last hairstyle that I was immediately drawn to, it is towards the end of the movie, and that is this style right here. It almost reminds me of knotless braids. They are not braids. It looks like they're just twisted around. I saw this and my mouth dropped. I'm like, whoa, beautiful, obsessed, screenshotted it. I have to do exactly this style. And I love how Lauren London's hairstylist takes out her baby hairs always. I became obsessed with baby hairs. Like all of my hairstyles now have baby hairs. If I don't have bangs down, I will have baby hairs. There you go, guys. Those are my favorite hairstyles. Everything about Lauren London in this film inspired something in me, especially when it comes to hair. If you have any questions at all, I'll include my email here. Of course, you guys can always send me a message. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode. As always, you guys are amazing. And before you leave, make sure to like the video to show your support. I would greatly appreciate it. Each week, we are showing up here and we are kissing fear goodbye. I'll see you guys next week.